we try to emphasize that what we are practicing with residents, we also need to practice ourselves. I'm a firm believer in that. So we look for small moments where we teach those tools, and then they can be practiced both with ourselves and then implemented in the field. So for example, at the beginning of our meetings, we'll do something where we'll practice a technique, whether it's working on like emotional dysregulation. So we'll do something that they can use when a resident's experiencing a crisis. And then they can also practice that when they're actually working with someone. Something we're doing, they don't know this yet, in the next meeting is we're going to work on compassion, how to, feel and experience compassion for others, and then to do it for yourself. And a simple way to do that is, can you write a letter to yourself or a small note of encouragement to yourself? And people who struggle with that, they're having trouble with compassion for themselves. So just things like that, small tools we use internally, and then they can be used externally as well. And then other tools that we use are in terms of something that Gloria had mentioned, which is the addressing trauma with residents through our communications. For example, you mentioned, Gloria, some ways to reduce isolation, and that's a huge issue with people who've experienced trauma. So we try to promote opportunities for that through different community events and ways to promote those. And then we also emphasize peer support and recovery through our communications that way and through events in the community. And then last but not least, we also try to remove stigma, and we do that through a lot of teaching about how to use language appropriately and use trauma-informed language.